Hi everyone, it's Steve here. So this is my first day running since my very first marathon on this past Sunday. This is Friday, and what a beautiful day. It's supposed to be raining all day and it's supposed to be very windy. It is windy today, but it's not raining right now, and I'm loving every moment of it. It's a beautiful day. But I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that I learned in my very first marathon. I was actually I was surprised. I actually slept very well the night before. Or at least I slept better the night before than 2 nights before. And I've always heard that 2 nights before is actually a better time to sleep than the night before because of how your body adjusts to sleep and takes it all in. But anyway, my wife told me something that really helped me sleep the night before. She noticed I was nervous inside and very kind of worried about it, and just I was going through the what if drill, and what if this happens, what if I slip, what if I fall, what if I get too fast, what if I can't do it, and all those what if questions came up in my head. And she kind of noticed that. She just told me, what can you do about it? What can you do now about those what ifs? And what you need to do is just deal with it as they come along. You're smart, you've been training, trust your training, trust yourself. If you see some leaves on a hill and it's raining, and which it was very wet, you're smart enough to slow down and not go too fast and slip on those leaves, and just things like that. She just gave me several examples of there's nothing I can do at that time. So it really helped and relaxed me, and I actually had I slept for 8.5 hours the night before my marathon, which is, I wasn't expecting even 3 hours of sleep the night before, but I ended up sleeping 8.5 hours, which was awesome. And but it was very windy, and I was wearing so my wife and friends were standing at a place where I would pass them at miles 1, 4, and 26. And so I wore this jacket. This is I was never in an Ironman. This is something I bought at Goodwill, which is a great way, which is a great option for people that are looking to save money, not contribute to any slave labor, especially in places like China or Vietnam or Indonesia or any other place that may have slave labor or even child labor. Buying used clothing really cuts down on that, and also saves money in it saves your wallet. It makes you look like an athlete, so it's great. But I find excellent clothing at my local Goodwill's stores, and it's great for if you lose weight. It saves a ton of money. I've lost over 200 pounds, and I've gone through so many different sizes of clothing. It's really helped. So and when I'm done, I donate the clothes back. That way someone else can enjoy them, and people can have jobs also, and training for jobs. So I remember for my very first job, and they asked if I had any experience, and it was even just for a pizza delivery position, but they wanted experience. And this Goodwill is a good opportunity for people that don't have experience, or to gain experience. So anyway, it's good. I highly recommend Goodwill for everyone, and it's a great place to go. Here's some more wind. Hopefully you can still hear me. But the marathon was very rainy. There were a couple heavy bands of rain that came through, and I ended up being soaked, and there are trucks passing by the runners, because not the entire all the roads weren't shut down. Only half of them were. Or half, one side was shut down, and the runners were on the other side of the roads. So trucks were going through, driving 55 miles per hour past us and splashing water on us. But so it's freezing cold by the end of the race, and what kept me going is just I passed several people that were walking that just gave up, and I even passed someone that was having a heart attack. And I slowed down, and just to make sure that they were being taken care of. There were several people around the gentleman that collapsed, and so hopefully he's okay. But my training paid off. It carried me to the end. It was not easy. I ended up finishing in 4 hours and 47 minutes, which is not bad. I was not going in with a goal time. I had a time in mind that I was, wanting to go for. I was hoping to finish in 4.5 hours, which was, I expected to, be within a 5-hour range, which I was, and I'm very happy with that. So, but knowing that the rain, you can leave a marathon with 3 different attitudes. You could either be excited, you can go into the marathon and finish with exactly what you wanted to do and accomplish what you wanted to do. That's one scenario. That's like the perfect scenario. The other 2 scenarios are, I encountered one of them. Let's start with the worst one, which is something I did not finish with. Is the scenario where you go out too hard, you try too hard, you're so goal-oriented, you're super competitive, and you are set out to accomplish a certain time no matter what, and you end up quitting or hurting yourself because you set out too hard and you were not able to do that for whatever reason. That's scenario 1, and you end up, because of that, you don't ever run again. You just quit because of it. You're so upset with yourself. That's scenario 1, and that's the one you don't want to end up with. The other one is what I ended up with. Is I had an idea of what I could do, and I trusted my training, and I finished, and I know because I finished, which is what my ultimate goal was, which is just to finish my very first marathon and enjoy every single moment of it. Because I did that, I felt like it was a success, and I'm very happy with it. But I also left with, I know I can do better. And that sort of springboards me into my next marathon. And so I'm very excited about that, and I'm very happy with it. And so that's the attitude you want to end up with, is don't have a set goal for time for your very first marathon or half marathon or 10K or 5K. Whatever it is, just trust in your training, trust in yourself, and just let let yourself have 2 goals. 1, to finish, and 2, to enjoy yourself and have fun. And that's what it's all about. And then that way okay, I know what I did, and I know what I can improve and how I can improve, and that's what you want to catapult you into your next event. And that's what I want to leave you with. And so it was a success for me, and I really had fun. So please check out my other videos. I'll give some more updates about some training and what I'm going to be doing. Right now, this is my very first run since my marathon, so I'm doing a reverse taper. As you can see, I'm just kind of lounging around after a mile, and I'm going to finish up a few more miles and head home. And that's it. I'm just going to enjoy the day. And then from there, I'm going to start, as I come out do my reverse taper, I'm going to start training for my next event. So have fun. Thank you for watching, and peace out. Bye.